I first started riding many years ago now. It was really through Mum, my mother. She had a horse that she actually rode for someone, and it was really her interest. And it was also through her friendship with someone called Ruth McMullen. And it was Ruth McMullen who owned the ponies I had, the 2 ponies I had. And then when I moved on to my first horse, it was Ruth McMullen that owned him, a horse called Barnaby. And when I used to go and stay with her, she was based in Norfolk, and I used to go and stay with her in the summer holidays when I was younger. And basically, I pestered my parents, and as soon as I was 16, I really wanted to leave school and go and train at Ruth McMullen's, and which is what I did, and I was there for 8 years. So it was really hugely thanks to her that I really got into it. And she naturally she actually had event horses, so I think that's probably why I went down that path. And the first horse I had, Sir Barnaby, he was more an event horse than a show jumper or a dressage horse, so I think that's why I ended up going down that line. Right from when I was very little, I've always thought I've sort of got on with horses. Do you know what I mean? I think some people, you either get on with animals or you don't, and I think I've always adored them, and I do waste an awful lot of time just sort of chatting away to them and basically sort of spoiling them and being friendly with them, and I do waste time like that. But really the actual riding talent, I mean, if you ask Ruth, she would say I was talented right from when I was younger, whereas I would say I wasn't particularly talented, but a lot of things, you know, turned up at the right time, and I have worked very hard, and a lot of people have helped me along the way. A lot of the horsey bits and how Tilly grooms and how she's taught to groom and how she's taught to ride are how I've been taught, or how I would teach and how I would groom, and that's the idea really. I think Tilly is a lot me, yeah. I think she probably is more me than anyone. I mean, originally I thought maybe I was going to be more Angela, but I find myself thinking more how Tilly would think rather than how Angela. I sort of saw myself as the trainer side, but it actually hasn't sort of worked out like that. As a young child, I did dream of being a top international rider, and I don't know, it just must have been so instilled in me in those sort of dreams and in those thoughts, and I just was absolutely determined. And through all the lows, because there are a lot of lows in this game and a lot of emotionally low moments when things don't go so well, but I think it is the fact that I had those goals and those dreams, and just really determined that I wasn't going to just give into it, you know, keep going. Might lose a shoulder though. Yeah, gooch.